guys, welcome back to another YouTube video here today. And today we are coming at you with my update on Tediore Rafa. So we have updated our Tediore Rafa and we have made some adjustments to it, some major adjustments to this build. And I will let you guys know right now what we have done with this build. So what we have changed. We're gonna start with this stuff. You can still use the insubscriber, but we're mostly using it for mobbing now. Chuck for mobbing. I would recommend getting yourself like anything basically anything for mobbing. Like see like something like an SMG like this. Um, Something like this for mobbing, so you can have something extra to use. Because otherwise you're gonna run out of ammo all the time. Something that's gonna be homing, maybe that'll be better. But for bossing, we are using the laser discer. That's what's changed here. We were using the insubscriber for bossing, but well, I mean more than that has changed. The firmware, all that has changed. So now we're using the laser discer for bossing. This gun is absolutely insane. It only takes 2 or 3 chucks to actually destroy a boss usually. And then we're using the crit knife for extra damage, which is only for extra damage. You don't really need this. This is unnecessary. I didn't use it in any of my kills in the video in the beginning, so it is unnecessary. You don't really need it, but we are using it for extra damage. This is not airstrike. This is one of the firmwares that we have equipped. And then we're using the triple bypass for extra cooldown. Now you guys can swap back and forth if you guys want to find a rep kit that has like a rage on it. Um, this is mostly for bloom. The reason I would say action mega triple bypass because of bloom. Your build is very reaction skill dependent in my opinion. So like you really need to keep your get your skill going for bloom as quickly as you can, because if you're not going to get that platinum run. So I would recommend keeping a mega triple bypass with action skill cooldown rate for bloom. And then I would recommend getting yourself a dancer with Tamario, Satato, and the Thrill. This is actually really good. And then we got a Wasp for dinner. We're using the triple siphon Wasp for dinner here. Triple amp's not really necessary, so we can take this for survivability, and we can have extra overshield, which is really nice. And then we're using the hefty quencher, which is recycler. Has recycler on it. Guns with Tediore licensed parts keep 50% of magazine on ammo on reload, and then it has banger guns with Tediore licensed parts use 50% of maximum load of ammo when calculating throw damage. So for firmware, we are using 2 Daddio, so we get gun mag increase. And then we're using 2 bullets spare, so we get even more gun mag increase. Then we're using 1 get throwing, so we get some extra grenade damage, which is gonna benefit our Tediore chucks. Get throwing benefits our Tediore chucks, so they count as grenade damage. And then we're gonna go over the specializations real quick. We'll go over the skill tree last. We're using the best defense, which is really good. You get 30% damage dealt when damage is full. We're using riddle you this. This gives you gun damage 1% per stack. We're using now caffeine. This gives you a little bit extra skill cooldown for bosses. And then we're using bullet train, so you can now throw your guns while you're sprinting. That is mainly why we're using bullet train. And then for the tree, for the skill tree, we are using 5 in sitar, which gives us 25% extra gun damage. Put 5 points in jugar, which gives us action skill cooldown, skill duration restore on critical hit, which is really good. And then this is resilience, so this gives us a damage reduction by 2. We put 3 points in L Valentine. This gives you damage dealt up by 30%, which is really nice. So when your shield's full, you get more damage dealt. And then Asmodic Warfare, we put 5 points in here. And direct projectiles gain damage, and direct projectiles include all action skill weapons and throw guns. Projectiles are not fired from your gun. So basically, this is giving your Tediore chucks another 45% extra damage. In my opinion, this is not worth using. Arian Spark is not worth using because it is only bonus fire damage, and it's just not worth the points. I wouldn't go any further in this because this is just not worth it. And then we were putting 4 in the Temario from our class mod +5, which gives us extra gun damage, and gun handling gives us 1% per stack, which is really, really good. And then we have 1 point in here in Subtauto from the class mod, which is really good. And then we put 5 points into reload speed, 5 points into here. So when you reload your gun, you get a little bit of action skill cooldown rate. Put 1 point in here to get down the tree further. And then put 4 points in here to get a little bit more action skill cooldown rate. None of this stuff is really that beneficial here. All this stuff is just basically wasted points to get down in the tree. But significantly, this skill is worth getting because this can be up to 120% gun damage boost when overdrive is active. So this is definitely worth using over this because this, between this and this, you're not gonna get 120% extra gun damage out of that. And Tediore throws take a lot of benefit from gun damage. That's basically it. Yeah, that's what we changed. I hope you guys enjoyed this build video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.